Oops. Hi, Sydney. Or hi, Melanie.
Hi.
Well, I'm just full of it today, ain't
Hey, we've all been there.
I? Yeah. Boy, we got an exciting show today. We're going to get right to it. We have one of our favorite guests, and it's always great to have them. Skippins Rescue and Rehab. And hi, Stefanie.
Hello. How are
Did we
you?
catch you at an inopportune time here?
No, this is how they always are.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jason.
Hello.
And there we are. We're on location at Skippins Rescue and
I'm gonna
Rehab,
call
and
Noel up
suddenly
here.
the dogs all escaped.
Yeah, they're now to the back part of the backyard. Come on, baby.
Now, we have 3 of the most stunning German Shepherds coming on that I've seen.
And this is Mama
They keep
right
swapping
here.
on you, don't they?
They do. So this one right here is Noel, and
Okay.
Noel is Mama,
All right.
and she is a 5-year-old, and she is very well behaved, such a sweet girl, and
Wow.
she's great for walks, and she is very cuddly. It did take a while for us to get to where we could cuddle her. Yes, she's very beautiful. Thank you, Sydney. She is just the sweetest girl. And we were contacted about her and her 2 puppies. And this was when the puppies were much younger. Unfortunately, we've had them for a year now.
You've had these dogs for a year?
I have. We got these right before, actually a little bit longer than that. We got them right before Christmas of 24. And so the puppies were obviously very little back then. And we were contacted that there was threats of shooting Noel if somebody didn't come and get the mama and the 2 puppies. She had already been beaten and pepper sprayed by that point. But
Was she a stray? Was she wandering, or does she belong to somebody?
They were at a house that was empty, and I'm not really sure how she came to be there. But she was just trying to protect her 2 puppies. And so, of course, as people came over there and were yelling and trying to shoo them off, she's trying to protect her puppies. And so they took that as
ended
aggression.
up at a shelter?
No, actually, they called us because one of the gentlemen in that area had already pepper sprayed Noel and had kind of kicked her a few times. And he was threatening to go shoot her. And so they wanted us to hurry up and pick him up. We live out in an area where the animal control and shelters and things like that it's just not, they're not very good, and there's just not much. There's not much resources for that out here. So we live out in the country, and they just usually, if you find a dog, you're kind of on your own to find placement for it.
Wow.
So we took in Mama.
And that's sad.
Yes. So we took in Mama and the 2 puppies and got them healthy. And they both of the little puppies had Giardia and all kinds of other things. And there we go. And I'm trying to get them to slow down long enough. This one's Navi right here.
They're still, go ahead.
This one's Navi. He's one of the puppies. And he's a sweet boy. Yeah, both the puppies are boys.
Okay.
They are, as you can see, quite playful.
And look, Mom's playing too.
Mama.
Wow.
Yeah, she's still playful with them. And come here, Noel. Come here and let Mama see you. Jason, why don't you? Yes, they all love each other. They
Mr.
love
Dog
each
Magnet shows up, and there you go.
Yes, they love each other. So the two brothers, that's their best playmates, right? Is each other. Mama does love to play, and she still plays with her babies. And
Okay.
we got everybody healthy. Everybody's fully vetted and ready to go. We have been working on some training, but I can tell you right now that shepherds do need training, and so they will require somebody that is willing to put some time and effort in on them.
Well,
But you can
rescue in itself, people have to put time and effort in because these are any dog, any new dog they bring into their home, they gotta commit time and effort with any dog.
exactly. And shepherds, it's a high energy breed. They're also very intelligent. They actually want to please, which is nice. So they are a little bit easier to train. Maybe not as headstrong as some of our peers that you're used to.
Pyrs are more
Mama.
headstrong than humans, for God's sake.
Yes. Navi keeps trying to bite the phone. I'm fixing to get him. So, but this he bit mine, and I put it under my armpit, and then he keeps trying to get Jason's. But this is Noel. Come here, baby. This is Mama.
So, now, are you just out of curiosity? Are you against adopting the puppies out together, or can they be separated? What's your take on that?
Well, usually for siblings, we have and we haven't. We've sent siblings out before together, and then we've separated siblings before together. Usually, we always want them to kind of find their own way, become individuals. It just so happens that these are very kind of connected. They have their own personalities, and they're okay to play with other dogs without each other. So they've kind of developed without each other, but they still are happy to be together. They prefer
so they could go either way then.
Yes. They prefer to be together as a part, but they could go either way.
But if they do go separately, then you're requiring another playful dog in the house with similar energy level?
Yes.
Okay.
These right here are super energetic, the puppies especially, and they just need somebody to kind of help burn that energy. Or they like something that is going to be like smart things that use their intelligence. So smart games, we hide things, the little
puzzle toys and stuff.
Yes.
Cool.
Anything that requires them to think, they like those kind of things, and that tires them out too.
Oh yeah, well, that's how you tire out a puppy, is tire their brain out, not walk them for 100 miles. Now all you're doing is overstimulating them. If you walk them like that, you tire their brain. That'll tire their body. Wow. We have Super Dog.
Yes, this one was coming in hot. This is Navi. This is your mischievous one. Navi is the mischievous one. He is a little bit.
There's always one in every crowd, right?
And this is the one. This is the crazy one that bites the phones, jumps up, bites your arm of your sleeve, bites the hem of my robe, takes the tie off my robe. That's this one right here.
Because of their energy level, a home with younger children wouldn't be advised, right?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably older children, though. Somebody that could play with them without probably getting run over, because they do kind of get underfoot. Stop jumping.
And because that boy right there is fully capable of tiring out a child, so it'd be good to have a second child to take over while the first child rests up, right?
For sure. Yes, this one is a handful. He is a handful. He's a sweet handful.
A handful of puppiness, right?
Yes. Shepherds, they don't ever really stop being puppies. You saw Noelle was playing, and she's 5. They just kind of always have a high energy level, and so
they're higher energy than the Great Pyrenees puppies.
Oh, by far. By far. These dogs, they look at them. They're just gonna flip all over the place.
Wow.
They're so excited to be out right now and just run and play.
How do you find a home that has another dog with that kind of energy level?
Well, a lot of times, if you're looking for a shepherd, you already have shepherds. Like you're already in love with the breed,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
right?
Okay.
And they
Yeah.
would
I'm
love to
not
be
going to
with
point
another
out.
shepherd.
I'm not going to point out what we all just saw on Melanie.
Yes.
Yes, our shepherd people have a tendency to love shepherds. And once you love that breed, you just kind of look for other sheppies to go with your crazy sheppies. And
Right.
so
Right.
then it just gets to be a super crazy, but it's always good crazy. And I
Now,
love my shepherds.
do they mingle with your Great Pyrenees?
Yes. These
Okay.
don't really have a problem with anybody. As a matter of fact, Navi, the mischievous one, he likes to dig his way under their 4x6 enclosure or eat his way through it. And then he is in with a Pyr and Heinz 57, some kind of American Shepherd.
Wow. Wow.
So he'll eat his way over there to the Pyrenees. He's over there with
Okay.
Captain Jack an awful lot. Navi is.
Wow.
So these don't really have any issues with other dogs. They just love everybody. I think they're kind of
Wow.
too goofy, or, you know, we always tease that they're a little touched in the head because they're just so crazy. But I
Okay.
think that they're just so sweet that they don't have any kind of aggression towards anybody or any animals.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. If somebody's watching the show and they say, "Hey, I can't live without Navi," how do they apply?
So they can go to our Facebook page and reach out. Our Facebook page is just Skippy Skippins Rescue and
Okay.
Rehab.
So I think
And
Melanie's getting ready to put up a banner that says so, and you never know, she might even put the link to your Facebook page into the comments to make it
that
easier.
would be great. This girl right here is great. There's Mama. She's going to sit down. I patted her butt, so that makes her sit.
You patted her butt, and all's good now.
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie's Facebook page is now in the comments, and that's where you can go to inquire about any of the dogs you're going to see on the show today. Is that correct, Stephanie?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And this right here is Feliz. Feliz is a little skinnier, kind of wiry boy compared to his brother. Navi lives to eat, and Feliz eats to live, if you understand what I'm meaning. Meaning
Yeah.
that Feliz, he just eats just enough to be able to maintain his intensity level there. And he's always got this one floppy ear, which I think is just beyond cute. There's Feliz right there. But he's always got this one ear that bends over on just the top, and it's just the cutest thing. But
Yeah.
Feliz has a little bit lighter face. If he'll come back here, I don't know what they're all staring at. Oh, they're staring at the other dogs. But
Imagine that. You have other dogs there?
He has a little bit, yeah, tons. He has a little bit lighter face. And like I said, he's a little skinnier mini right here. He's a skinny mini. But he eats voraciously, but he also runs it off. So, Navi, don't push me off the deck.
Okay.
And Navi, come here. And Noel.
One of these days, you're going to have to come on and take everybody on a tour of Skippy Skippins. People don't realize.
I know. I wish it could reach.
This is an actual rescue. This is a facilities-based rescue.
Yes.
And there's a lot there.
Yes. And I don't know if it'll reach or not, but I could certainly. The dogs broke the latch.
Well, don't lose your signal on us, because you'll freeze up and you may not see it.
But there is all of our buildings.
Wow. Okay.
So we have several buildings, and that little gray and white one there at the back with the fencing, and it's got like another storage building in front, and we have a white building over there, and then you'll have to excuse all of our trash that we just had out because we were about to burn it. So,
now, do those other buildings have internet access or not?
No, they have We bought for heat and air, and we've got water and electricity and stuff, but they don't have internet access.
Okay, what would Jason be willing to do something if New Hope sent you something?
If he's able to.
New Hope has 2 access points that we don't know what to do with. And what that does is they're made by Hawking, and that gets internet out to your buildings out there.
Oh, well, that would be wonderful, because then I could take you on a tour and you could see everybody that's in there.
Okay. What we'll do is I'll reach out to you later. I'll get this packed up and get it sent to you. And you already know that we're not afraid to send things out because we sent you a couple of IP cameras already, right?
Yes, you did. And we're actually we're fixing to knock down some trees, and then we're going to get ready to put everything up. So we have a friend of ours who works for GPRS that is putting together a fundraiser to help with fencing. So that the dogs will have a bigger place to play around the dog building.
Yeah, you know, when you get this access point, it's got what it does is it takes internet from your house, and I'll send 100 foot of Cat 6 cable, outdoor Cat 6 cable with you to connect to the first unit, and then it will hook to a second unit on down the road a little ways, okay? Like from building to building, and you'll have Wi-Fi in your buildings.
Everybody's
how much property do you have there?
5 acres.
Okay. Wow.
Everybody's
5
potty.
times bigger than mine.
Everybody's using the potty, so I'm gonna.
Well, that's all right. Well, we have more dogs coming on. Don't we have 2 big white ones coming on too?
Actually, I have a few to show you, and some of them I even picked up yesterday and today. So I have 2 that I picked up today, and 1 that I picked up yesterday afternoon. Jason, we're done with them. Jason. What? Why?
Okay, moving forward.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, apparently we have a situation in the dog building. We have a dog where it's not supposed to be. Can you go tend to that?
Just have him go fix it.
Yeah, that's what I told him to do.
Imagine that, a dog where he's not supposed to be. When have we ever heard of that?
Well, yeah. And I'm fairly certain the Pyrs is what helped it be there, even though it's the American Shepherd. So,
look at that. Oh, who's the little one?
This is my new one as of yesterday.
And who's the big one?
That is my new one as of the other day.
So these are both brand new. We didn't know about these, right?
Hey, hold on. They don't know them. Hey, no. Hey, no. Oh my gosh, too much.
Aha.
Too much barking. Hey. All right, that's what you don't want.
Okay, so while Stefanie's tending to that, we will talk about the Pink Panther. What do you think?
We can talk about Pink Panther. I was going to get him signed up pretty soon to come and do a feature. So this is Panther. He's been with me about 3 weeks now.
Okay, looks like and this is your new foster, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna bring Stefanie back up too now, Melanie. See if we're okay.
Don't bring her back up yet. It's loud.
Nope, not yet.
Okay. She said, "Don't bring her back up yet. It's loud."
But yeah, so Panther's through GPRS. He's like 2 to 3 years old. He's a smaller Pyr. He's probably sitting at around 65 pounds right now. We're trying to get a little weight on him, but he'll never be a really big Pyr. And as you can see, he has some pink in his fur. So
is that natural? Is that natural pink?
That is not natural pink. His original owners, from what I understand, wanted him to dress up for Halloween, so they dyed him red. You can see it really well on his chest.
All right.
we're months later and it is fading, but it is taking quite a bit of time. So that's why
Okay.
he is the Pink Panther.
Now, for an official statement, we do not condone you dyeing your dog.
No. uh,
And there's a number of reasons. And the first thing that comes to mind with me, what is that going to do to the dog's skin? Is it going to irritate the skin?
but and I don't know, which luckily it's coming out, and I don't know if he had any reactions because it was long before he got
Okay.
into to rescue. He got picked up by GPRS. I
Okay.
think December.
All right. Hey, we can bring
Um,
Stefanie back
oh,
up now. It looks like it might be quieter out there now.
It's
Hey, it
not
is
really.
quiet.
Yeah, I
How
came
about
in.
that? It's quiet.
I came in, so now it's quiet.
Yeah. See that right there? It tells you what a little bit of what rescue is all about.
Taylor, go help Jason. Grab some slip leads off the table and go help Jason move the dogs. Thank you.
Look
Yes,
at that puppy.
this one is Doug.
Oh, that's
I thought,
Doug.
yes, I
Hi,
thought
Doug.
Jason. Say hello. I thought Jason had already moved at least Mama, but Doug is not a big fan of other dogs.
Or Doug isn't.
No, puppies, yes. And he still grumbles at him, but other dogs, maybe not so much.
Well, puppies are annoying. You know that.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem to mind him as much. This is the first
Okay.
dog that Doug has been able to be around.
I got you.
And this is Doug, and this is Duke. And Duke got picked up yesterday. And Doug
Wow.
came to us, I guess, I don't know. I guess a few weeks ago.
I saw pictures of him upside down. I thought that was a fluke, but it's not.
No, he stays this way.
Ah,
So
is that the puppy laying against him on the behind him there?
yes.
Sure is.
So this is Doug.
Now that puppy's all white. How the heck did you get a puppy that looking so cute like that into rescue?
You know, him and his mama, we got a message actually about a week ago that a puppy and a mama peer were out in our area, and they didn't have a rescue for them. County wouldn't come out and get them. The city wouldn't come out and get them. And so they said, can somebody come get them? We don't really have room, but we went and picked them up. And when we did, they said that the finder had decided that they had really formed a relationship with Mama, and they wanted to keep her, and could we take the puppy?
Okay.
So I gave lots of advice about how to integrate Mama here with their German Shepard male, and gave them some meds and booked her an appointment. And
Good.
and then I'm going to be
So
advising.
you said you gave her meds. I'm assuming heartworm treatment, heartworm preventative and flea and tick preventative.
Yes, and intestinal dewormer. All mine goes together.
Gotcha. Well, that was all nice of you.
But this cutie pie here is Doug.
Wait a minute. Who's that? Oh, that's Doug.
This is
He's got the ear paw.
He does. This one will crawl on his belly and whine to get you to pet him. So see, he's going to reach for my feet.
Wow.
And then he'll wrap his legs around my legs if I'm not getting him.
Okay. Now I'm going to take the spotlight off Doug just for a second. Looks like we have another dog that wants attention there too.
Oh yes. Panther also is good at the peer paw, aren't you?
Is that a Pyrenees thing?
I think so.
Now you do know, Stefanie, you are aware that the peer paw is really sometimes hard to learn for puppies.
Oh, no, I did not. Well, all of mine do
Okay.
it so well. So there.
The good news is we got a video that displays how hard it can be for a puppy to learn to peer paw. Would you like to see it? It's only 20 seconds long.
Sure.
How about that? So it's not easy for them to learn either, and that's why when they get it perfected, they want to use it. So now you know the history of the peer paw. Doug is darling, isn't he? That's what Sydney says.
Mhm.
Yes, Doug is a very sweet boy.
Now Doug has a story, doesn't he?
Yes. So I'd sent you the picture, Doug. There was, I know, baby, I'm talking about you. He's rolling over. I'm hoping y'all can hear him, but I doubt it. But he's doing this little whimper thing. He wants me to pet him. So,
Wow. How old is he? How old is he? I don't see any jowls.
Doug is 1.5 years.
Doug
Doug
looks like a Maremma sheepdog. Is he a Maremma?
He possibly could be. He is 1.5 years old. Taylor, good gravy. He's 1.5 years old. That's okay. You can stay in here. It's my son. So he helps take care of the dogs, and you just missed the pure paw from this guy right here.
Okay, and that is amazing. You have a friend. Oh,
So
did I say that out loud?
So this one right here is a sweetheart. So Doug's story, there was 2 Pyrenees males that were kind of on a busy highway and in the same area on 175. And my door is so loud. I'm so sorry. And it's because Molly tooted.
That's okay. We hear you just fine.
So Molly chewed my door and my wall. So,
Wow.
but are you going to not growl at him? Oh, well, good for you. So, we were trying to get these 2 males off of, there it is.
Wow.
You hear that?
Yeah, I do.
He's so vocal.
He sure is, isn't he? Holy cow.
It's like a little moany grunty thing. He likes to get the pets. It makes him grunty moany.
Wow. I hear that.
He is adorable. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. See, look at him. I stopped, so he's petting me and going to say something.
Now I'm going to put up a picture that you sent.
That was him.
What is that?
That's off of a very busy highway. Out where we are, it's like 2 or 3 lanes going either direction. And this was right before the big ice storm in Texas. And he was just laying out there in the median to where either direction he went was really kind of dangerous. And I had already been
probably scared to death too.
Yes, you can see his little head poking out. We had been trying to get another male out there who unfortunately did not make it. He was killed in the same area.
How could anybody do that to him?
Yes, and then come to find out, we found out that he did have owners. And they really didn't care what happened to him. So if he had gotten run over, then that's okay. He was covered in.
That seems to be the general perception of Texas folks, doesn't it?
Yes, and it's not, because we have a lot of rescues down here, so a lot of people are not that way. But we just have a lot of.
That.
So, but we have a lot of people, and so we have a lot of people.
You have more people and dogs than you do animal control in safe places for dogs.
Yes. And now this boy right here, we were able to get him. We were able to find out where he belonged. He was covered in sores, so I'm just now getting his hair growing back. Yeah, that was the first day I picked him up. That was recently.
I think would you be willing to adopt him to me?
You would love him. He's so low key. I've never seen a dog sleep as much as this dog does. He's just so happy to be
had an
inside.
easy dog. Nobody's ever sent me an easy dog. I don't know why.
Well, this one right here, if he was any more laid back, I mean, he'd be like comatose because he just sleeps all day. He doesn't do much. He's powing on me because he wants me to love him. But we went and found his owner.
Him. Is the puppy?
Yeah. Yes, he is, and I'm surprised that Doug's allowing it. Because, like I said, Doug's been growling at everything.
I'm not surprised. How long have you had Doug?
I guess about a month, maybe.
Okay, so he doesn't even have his feet planted yet. That's probably where the growl is coming from.
But this one right here, we took him from his mama yesterday. The minute he saw Doug, he was like, "Oh, there's another Pyr. Looks kind of like my mama." He wanted to be close.
Doug is Puppy's new mama.
Yes. So he wanted to be close to Doug, so he kept breaking out of the bathroom to be close to Doug. And Doug has pretty much allowed it. So that's been good. But
that's especially because puppies are annoying.
Yeah, this one is actually a very good boy.
Is he what breed is he? He's white, so
he's actually a pure lab mix. So he has one rear dew claw and he's mixed with a yellow lab. So he's got little goldy ears and there's his little boop and snoot. And this one doesn't want to be left out.
So that's one of the few that actually is a pure lab mix, not a pure Akbash mix, right?
Yes. Yeah. So this one's actually just a pure lab mix.
Okay.
That one doesn't want to be left out of anything. Doug thinks.
And that one, but he's not bouncing off the walls or anything. So apparently he doesn't have the same energy level as a lab puppy.
No, he's been a very good boy. He's very mellow. That would be the word I'd describe him. He's very mellow.
You just got him yesterday, right?
Yes. So we got him last night.
So he's missing his mama too.
Yes, and his personality probably hasn't started to show itself yet because he's still in a new place. So he's still trying to get his feet.
And that's important that you say that, because when you first bring a new dog into your home, and Stefanie will back this up, what you see, it really isn't what you get at that time, okay? Because they're going to be destabilized, upside down, don't know where they are, don't know why they're there, don't know who you are, and most importantly, they don't know where their mom is, the person next to them. So you got to give them, you got to go slow, because slow is fast.
Yes. And he's been a good boy. Sam, just such a sweet boy.
I don't need a puppy at my age, that's for sure.
Well, this one is very good. Like, I'll be honest, we got him at 5:00 last night. We put down puppy pads in the bathroom because we didn't want to have to let him out where all the dogs go, because there's a lot of smells out there. We didn't want to scare him or anything. But the funny thing is that he waited until this morning to potty when I took him outside. So he didn't use the bathroom pretty much all night, even though he'd eaten a lot. And he hasn't really barked much except for when he needed out. And so he's an old soul. He's definitely behaves far beyond his years because he's only 3 months old.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Do you have foster homes too, or is everything in your backyard?
Everything is in-house. I've got 17 dogs in the house, and then the rest of them are out in the dog building.
If somebody messaged you and said, I would like to foster for you, would that be an option?
It could be, yes. Jason's like, yes. Jason's he says yes.
But I don't know how to break this to Jason. If one dog goes to a foster and 2 more will come in and fill that spot.
Well, we just got rid of one this morning, and then we went and picked up 2 up this afternoon. So that's how it works.
I'm pretty close to being right then, ain't I?
Yes, we sent one to Melise this morning that we were just babysitting for about a week. And then We picked up 2 puppies this morning, 2 female puppies.
Okay.
So
Look at that. Amber's on again. Hey, Amber, we're gonna want Amber to start thinking about coming back on with Peanut for a happy adoption story. So anyway, now Amber's aware of that. Now, what kind of home would Doug, because of what you know now, is Doug going to have to be an only dog, or how's that going to work?
Doug, he doesn't mind other dogs. Like, he doesn't mind them as long as they're not aggressive or in his face.
Okay.
He can.
Well, the puppy just was in his face.
He can't. Yeah, the puppy was in his face, but he's a puppy. He can be around
But the
other
puppy,
dogs.
you're right. I think I heard what Jason said. The puppy was in his face and he didn't do anything.
Yes, that's a puppy.
Gotcha.
But he was here with Ira from GPRS, and Ira kind of bounces all around, and she was kind of kissing him and things like that. And if he got tired of her, he just gave a low growl and she went away. And so
And that's exactly what should happen.
he knows how to get his space. So he's not opposed to having dogs around. He just doesn't necessarily want them in his face. He looks like he's sleeping.
He does look like he's asleep, but his eyes
Well,
open.
now he's
I
not,
think.
because he knew I was putting this in his face, and now his eyes opened. But yes, he's happy
Is he
to.
one of those that can sleep anywhere in any position?
Yes, and this is usually his sleeping position, like this.
Okay,
But
so if he gets in weird positions, will he need reassembly instructions?
No, he's quick on his feet. This one is. He hears me bring in some food. He's up. He's up on all fours and ready to go.
Wow.
But he
Now
is
look at him.
definitely.
How big is he? How much does he weigh?
You know, he's been underweight. He was underweight when we brought him in, and we've been getting him healthy. He had a lot of skin lesions and things like that. Wasn't very well taken care of. But we have got him up to probably maybe about 90 pounds right now.
Oh, okay.
And-
Wow.
And so he's doing pretty good.
Is that his target weight, or do you want to put some more on him?
Well, I don't necessarily want to put too much more on him.
Okay.
But we were trying to let all the healthy hair come in, you know, how whenever they get undernourished, all the ugly kind of orangey hair.
He looks so gentle.
Extremely. This dog has never met people it didn't like. And so we actually named him. It's not spelled the same. That's just because the Spay Neuter Network changed the way they spelled his name. I guess they thought I misspelled it. But his name is Doug the dog. And it's from
Doug the dog?
It's from the movie Up. So if you watch the movie Up, Doug the dog, he meets the main characters, and for the first time, right? And he says, "I just met you, but I already love you." That's how this dog is.
You know, Melanie was shaking her head. Apparently, she's seen that movie.
Yes. This is that dog. He met you, but he already loves you. And then he crawls to let you pet him, and he wants snuggles all the time. And he'll whimper so that you can get some snuggles. And he likes me to kiss his snoot. And so he is.
Is the owner of Doug is Skippy Skippins or GPRS?
Skippy Skippins.
Okay, all right.
Street dogs go through me. Street dogs go through me. This one is mine.
All right. And what about you have another big white one you were looking at featuring today. His name is Dusty.
Dusty is a pure Ogbosh, and he is from out here. There is a breeder out in the area that does pure Ogbosh. We have another breeder in the area that does pure Anatolians. And
they're doing this on purpose.
Yes, I wish we were not, right? Just because there's so many already that are in need. But yes.
If there's any reputable breeders out there watching this, please stop breeding until the overpopulation is able to be addressed. Because you're not helping, you're adding to it.
Certainly. And so it's too much. And so we have 2 pure Ogboshes, and actually from the same area. And then we have several Pyr Anatolians as well. So you can see Doug has just, oh, there we go. I said his name. So we're rolled over.
Well, you know what, Melanie? Doug would be the type of dog that you could foster along with yours. Look how mellow.
He is very mellow.
He came out with a toy.
I mean, this dog would rather sleep than do anything, to be honest, outside of eat. He's a
I
big
see the
sleeper.
gears are turning in Melanie's head, just so you know.
He's a big sleeper and eater. See, it's just a lot of sleeping. That's okay. I gave it to him. Did you bring
I
it
think
to him?
Melanie would, since Melanie's a glutton for punishment, she may prefer the puppy. I don't know.
This puppy is extra cute. Look at him.
Wow.
He's an
These are very cute.
He is very cute. And this one is a good one. He's a good boy. So that is Duke, and he is very cute.
Now, with Doug, is he a candidate for the big buck contest? We're trying to get an idea of when to do that contest again.
I don't know. He's got
I
a
don't
sleep.
know. He looks like he got an awful skinny butt there, doesn't he?
He does got a kind of skinny butt. I don't think he'll be. But we just took in 2 female puppies that they might be in the big butt contest for puppies.
Well, see, the thing of it is that this next contest, we're not just going to lump all dogs into one. We're going to categorize, and we're going to have like senior females who have usually have the biggest butts, and that way Rebecca with GP R.U.M won't win the entire contest every time because her dog's got the biggest butt of any Pyrenees I've ever seen.
Well, there you go.
And a good thing she was a judge last time. Judges' dogs can't win. That dog would have won. That's how we know the dog. So, well, look at him. That's just such a dog.
No, I'm telling you. He's about as low key as they come.
And I just can't understand who didn't want this dog. That just blows me away.
He is the sweetest thing. I mean, absolute sweetest. Y'all want to go outside?
See that?
Come on.
Because I think he needed a potty, but Noel was out there.
And now Elizabeth, she adopted Austin, who used to be Du Bois from GPRS. And look, it sounds like she's pretty confident that Du Bois is going to win the big buck contest hands down. You haven't met Rebecca's female, Elizabeth.
Lydia's got a pretty big butt.
Who, Austin?
No, Lydia does. Mine.
Yeah.
My peer from GPRS.
Oh, so you'll be entering yours too.
Yeah, Lydia's got a big butt.
All right, we'll have to get together. We'll have to maybe get that started, but we do want to categorize it. So we have a winner in each category, and I'll get a hold of the Great Pyrenees Coffee Company and see if they will supply the prizes again.
I've lost all my dogs. Where are my dogs at?
All you got to do is find your husband, and you will find your dog. Uh-oh, we got Mortimer now, too. Now, Mortimer's a senior, so we're going to have to do this contest sooner than later, all right?
I think all of my dogs got skinny butts. Madison's butt's kind of floofy, but she's a skinny girl. And
what about Skippy?
Skippy does have a big butt.
Okay,
Skippy's big all the way through. Yeah, Skippy's big all the way through. He's a big boy.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I'd never seen a butt as big as Rebecca's dog. I can't remember her name either, but and I'll probably get beat up for that. But hey, cheers.
Y'all just gonna go off together, huh? Come on.
Now, where is Dusty? Do we get to see Dusty?
Yes, Jason's going to get him right now. He's out in the dog building.
Okay, awesome. Now, those buildings look like they were a long way away. Are they far away?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember when you got electricity out there with the air conditioning, right? You made a big post, and that was an exciting day.
Yes. So we have electricity and water out there, but yes, it was quite a long ways to go with both of them. But yeah, they are.
Yeah. So what did you have to do? Trench and bury your electrical cables?
Yes.
Okay, because that's the best way to do it right there. That way the wind can't blow them down. Wind would have to suck them up out of the ground, which you guys have tornadoes, so it could happen.
Yes, it could. And we have lots of like ice storms and hail and everything else. And so we wouldn't want anything running above ground. Now, a lot of our stuff
No,
does, but that is not. That's running from my house from up here all the way
uh-huh.
around and then
Gotcha,
out to the outside. So it just goes
gotcha.
outside.
Boy,
Um, uh,
Jason's kind of handy to have around, or did you have a contractor do that?
that's a contractor.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No, he's great at like fixing plugs and things like that, but I don't necessarily want him wiring from my house to somewhere else. So I,
Gotcha.
I
And
like for things to
that
be
is kind of
okay.
interesting. And you might also have ordinances that cover that too. You never know. So um,
Yeah,
you 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 usually can't go wrong with a contractor specializing in what you want done. So
we have
wow,
come
look at
on,
this.
baby.
Look at her property, Melanie.
It is impressive.
That is. I
Uh,
wonder if Peanut would do good in the big butt contest.
Here,
He
hold on.
wasn't
Let me.
named Peanut because he was little. Remember,
Come on.
Peanut's the one that went on a diet and they got him down to 130 pounds.
Mm-hmm. He probably would. He's just
Let
big.
me go. I'm gonna go pick Doug up. Come on, Doug. Let's go, baby.
Oh, that one's still Doug. He says,
Yes.
"Yeah, Mom, I'll go in and lay down and go to sleep. No problem."
Oh, I love to watch him go in because he slides like that.
Oh, look at that floor. You know, they do make little carpet runners for that, right, Stefanie?
Well, he likes to come in hot and slide across the floor. I think he does it on
Yeah.
purpose.
Isn't that, oh, okay. Well, if he does it on purpose, I guess he knows what he's doing, but isn't that kind of hard on their orthopedics?
Probably.
And you got to carry this one?
Well,
I
it
love
just
that little puppy. That puppy knows how to do it now.
Yeah.
this puppy hasn't been here very long, and so this is only his second time out. So he's going in,
Wait a
baby.
minute. Who's that?
That's Doug and Duke.
Oh, so that's where you just put Doug. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes, back where I
All
had him.
Okay.
That's back in
Because you
my
don't
room.
want to bring, yeah.
Dusty's
So
big. Dusty's
you're
big.
managing your dogs because we don't want anything to go wrong live, right?
Yes. Well, I don't want anything to go
Well,
wrong. Period. Live or
yeah,
otherwise.
you're no fun. And by the way, you have a dog that I'm just dying to meet, and I think we called him at one time Roscoe, didn't we?
Yes. And Roscoe, I've even got some updates on Roscoe. I actually got to boop his snoot today. So
Really?
Oh.
my finger actually touched
Really?
the end of his nose today, and I couldn't even believe it.
Let's just give everybody a brief summary. Roscoe is the only dog Stephanie's ever been afraid of.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Is that Dusty?
That is Dusty. Hey, Dusty. Oh, he's going to go use the potty. We'll let him use the potty because it's not pretty to look at. Dusty. Oh, he's not actually using the potty. He's just
Can you
smelling
bring
it.
that comment up, Melanie, so we can all read it? Apparently, Austin is a therapy dog, a pet-assisted therapy dog.
Come on, Dusty. Come on, Dusty.
Come on, buddy.
He's busy smelling everybody.
Uh-oh. Austin might be a contender. Even children are talking about how big his butt is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Boy, look at that tail. Now,
That's
you
curly,
said
ain't it?
Dusty's you said he's a
Looks-
pure Akbosh mix?
Yes, you see that tail?
Yeah, that tail's a dead giveaway of that.
Yes. This boy is
Except
mostly
he's got
probably-
more fur. He's got more
Yes.
fur on it than most Akbosh.
Yes. So he is a pure Akbosh mix. That is what they kind of breed out in this area. So he is got pretty much the legginess and kind of the build of the Akbosh, but he's a little bit furrier. And he's got one rear dew claw, so he's a cute boy though. And
Okay.
Dusty is about as sweet as they come.
Wow.
He is a little over a year, probably maybe a year and 4 months now, probably getting close to a year and a half. And we got him when he was 10 months old. Someone caught him out in our area because, like I said, people are prone to breed them out here and then dump them if they don't get rid of them. So he is.
We've heard horror stories of breeders taking entire litters to the shelter.
Yes, and that happens. That happens. Trust me. Come here.
Wow.
That's it. He's just running around.
Well, yeah. So he's a classic Pyr. When you call his name, he turns his head the other way. I get that.
He's scooching off some other direction.
Yeah.
And now I love.
And now he's playing a game. Now he's playing a game of chase and keep away with Jason.
Yes. And I'm trying not to get too far, so then that way he can. But yes, he is definitely making Jason chase after him. Neither one of them are going really fast.
Jason, tell Jason to just kneel down. The dog may come to him.
I think mostly he's wanting to mark the whole perimeter of the backyard. So he's kind of just out marking right now.
So he's that new?
No, but he's not usually in this area.
If you showed him that wheelbarrow full of dirt, he could mark that instead. Look at that. I love it. I love it.
Come on, baby. There he is. Who's my sweet boy? Who's Mama's
right
sweet
there is
boy?
a classic example why you do not do any off-leash training with an LGD.
Who's my sweet boy? Who is
God, he's gorgeous. Look at that boot face.
He's a very pretty boy. Say I'm a very pretty boy. Come on, baby.
I think Austin up there might need a friend.
This boy right here loves everybody. He's probably about 110 pounds worth of cute. He loves everybody.
Wow. Well, he doesn't look that big, but wow.
He's tall. He's tall.
Well, that's
very tall.
In that classic Akbash.
Yes, he's got some legs.
Okay.
So he's leggy, and he's a pretty boy. Come here, baby. It's okay.
Well, he is beautiful. He's man, oh man. Is he that gorgeous, or am I just biased?
No, he's very pretty. You can see in his picture down there in the little, I guess, headline thing. He is a very pretty boy. He's a he's a very pretty boy.
With that expression on his face, I don't see Akbash in that photo anyway, but I sure do see it on in real time.
Yes. Get the baby. See that little curl?
The photo does not do him justice, does it?
No, he's actually very pretty. And the good thing about Dusty is he's very sweet. His playmate was Barney, who was adopted, I guess, a few months ago.
I remember Barney.
Yes. And then his other playmate is Celeste. And he puts up with her nonsense. So he's a good boy. Because Celeste is kind of a big old bully. She's a big one, and she's kind of rough. But he puts up with her. So he can match her. Ain't that right, baby? So I can match her. Wow. But he's very pretty and very sweet.
This is so awesome. Hey, before we run out of time, I just want to do an invitation to Elizabeth to bring Austin on the show one of these days, to do a happy adoption story, because Austin's got a very, very good story behind him. He's a GPRS adoption, and I would love to have Elizabeth come on and display his story, the struggles she had, if any, and how she addressed him, and how he got to being a therapy dog at an inpatient psych unit for children. How did that happen? Okay, so that would be what, if she's willing to come on, that's what we should be able to learn. How cool is that?
Was Mama getting you? Was Mama getting you?
He's trying to figure out, is this human crazy or what?
Yeah, I know. He's like, I'm tired.
He says, no, she's scary. I'm leaving.
He's tired of my shenanigans. He's done with me. But that's Dusty. He's a very sweet boy. Like I said, a little bit over a year, fully vetted, very low key. Dusty's he's very chill.
And
Also, I want.
what would his home look like? What are you looking for in a home for him?
He needs a playmate. Either that or he needs people that are home a lot, because he does like to cuddle or have somebody to cuddle with, even if it's another dog. But he definitely likes to have someone around.
Okay,
I'm just dusting you off. I wouldn't get
Well,
your
look at
butt.
those. Look at an Akbash with pantaloons.
I know. You see it?
Yeah, I did. They actually makes him. Don't tell him I said this, but it makes him look a little girlish.
He heard that. You see that? He heard that. See, I heard that. Did you hear
And
that?
by the
sweet
way,
baby?
Elizabeth said that she would be happy to come on. Her comment was she'd be happy to. She's not commenting to where I said maybe she should foster one of these dogs or adopt one. She was commenting I'd be happy to come on and tell us Austin's story. So you don't get your hopes up there, Stephanie. Besides that, I think she's in the Northeast, if I remember right.
Say, are you a sweet boy?
He is a good boy.
He's
Now,
very good.
how does him and Doug get along, or have they met yet?
Nope, haven't met.
Okay, because
They
you don't
haven't
want to take a chance with that. You want to set them up
No.
to succeed.
Yes.
See, and that's important to understand. Never test your dog.
No, and
Because
Doug was
if you test your dog, what happens if they didn't study?
exactly. And then they have long memory, so I don't want that. I don't want us to
That's
set us up
right.
for that.
They don't hold grudges, but they don't forget either.
No. And Doug came in with all of those wounds on him, and he had surgery shortly thereafter. And so we've been
Okay.
trying to get him healthy as opposed to meeting
Okay.
a whole bunch of dogs. So Doug really hasn't met too many people. But this
Okay.
sweet boy right here, he's ready to go to a home to get some cuddles. He's a big cuddle.
Awesome. Now,
Sam, just a good boy.
now Dusty's listed as a courtesy post on GPRS's page, right? Or their website.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. What about Doug? I couldn't find Doug. Is he going to be a courtesy post
Doug,
too?
yes. Doug is
Okay.
mine also. See, look at them long,
Okay.
skinny legs.
All right.
They
Look
know
at them. He
pantaloons.
crosses his legs.
They know
Somebody else
pantaloons on here.
we just had on does that too. Who was that, Melanie? You're muted, so we see your lips move, but that's it.
Sorry, the dogs were being very loud. Was it Irene who does that? I don't remember.
Might have been.
What you doing, Dickens? Let's see.
Oh,
He's
Garvey. It was Garvey. How does GP Dogs Rule remember Garvey? Wow, I didn't remember Garvey, and that's with Molly.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Wonder who GP Dogs Rule really is.
Whoever he is, he knows his dogs.
Yeah, really. He has, but you're right. That is Garvey. Oh,
He's interested in Garvey.
Interested in Garvey, probably adopting because he's already in a foster. They don't typically send one dog from one foster to another unless it's from Texas to the Pacific Northwest or Northeast or something to get them more exposure. But and that could be the case too. So wow, that's pretty awesome. So if you're interested in Garvey, isn't Garvey the one that had surgery not too long ago?
You want to take
Or was that Gareth? That was Gareth.
That's Gareth.
That was Gareth. Yeah.
Garvey's with Molly, one of the two, and I think they're both.
She has Cullen and Garvey, and Garvey turned out just to be a super trooper, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did. Just look at Dusty. I love this. This is so awesome. Wow. Melanie, you have anything to say in closing?
I think we have seen some really awesome dogs. They all
think we have too.
Super sweet and awesome, and so all of the peer mixes have been super chill, which obviously to some extent you expect that with peer, but as someone who's had lots of peers rotate through, they're not always that chill.
Yeah.
No, they're
And
not
that makes
always.
you and it makes you ask the same question again. Who didn't want these dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm
Wow.
going to take you just real quickly through here.
Okay.
So
We
excuse
get
my
a little
feet.
bit of a tour.
So excuse my feet. We're going to go through the loud area. That's Brom.
That's who?
Brom, he's one of mine.
Brom. Oh, okay. He's one of your resident dogs.
He is very old. And these are the two I picked up today. These are my two girls I
Wow.
picked up today.
Wow.
The
Well, I'm
puppies.
sorry to hear that. She lost her 12 3/4-year-old Great Pyrenees just this
Oh,
week.
No.
Just this week. This is, man, I really feel for you. I know, I kind of know, I have a little idea of what you're going through because I lost one, my senior, I lost her back in January. Man, that was just this week. Wow. That just goes to show you that they have great healing power, this breed. Look at them. Now, what was their story? What did you just say again? Because I got sidetracked. You just got them?
these are 3-month-old puppies I just picked up today.
Just today?
Yes.
You never stop, do you?
No. So these are two females, 3-month-old puppies.
Oh, look at
And
that, Melanie. That is right up your alley there.
They're adorable.
they are absolutely adorable. And they've got the fluffiest, they got fluff butts.
Mm-hmm.
Always remember, 3 months old is still only 12 weeks.
Yes. So this is them, and they got little floofy honeys. She's like, "What are you messing with
You
my
know,
butt
a
for?"
good way to get through the grief of losing one your beloved peer is getting a puppy. You don't have
Well,
time to grieve, okay?
I got puppies galore, so someone can
And
get some
that's so
pups.
sad. I mean, I don't know even if there's an answer to stopping all of this.
No, unfortunately for us, come on. I've been calling these Millie and Tilly today.
Millie and Tilly.
Yeah, Millie.
So they don't have official names yet, then, right?
No, because I just got them like literally at
Yeah.
1:00 today. So
Wow. And the show and the show started at 3. Ain't that something?
yes.
You're
Okay, well
you're really
they're
a
just gonna have
go.
to be loose.
And this
They're just
isn't. Yeah, that's fine. So this isn't anything unusual with any rescue, then, is it?
no.
Those sure were fluffy puppies.
They are very fluffy puppies. It's 2 3-month-old girls. We were told that they were found. There is a flea market close by, and unfortunately for us, they breed a lot of puppies to sell there, and a lot of times it's Pyrenees. And people will buy them when they're very, very small. But once they reach that size where you can actually start to see how big they're going to be, if they are not already sold by then, they just kind of dump them out. So
Wow. And those
those
little
were,
puppies looks like they're going to be pretty good sized Pyrenees.
they are definitely going to be big. So
Yeah.
one
Now
of them,
let's define big for a second. We're talking about a giant breed here. Okay.
yes, they're out in the study. Sorry, telling Jason that I let the dogs out in the study, so he's not surprised. So whenever he shows up there, that the dogs don't all come running out and run up on my other dog, because Brom he don't mind puppies, but he can't see very well. So when puppies step on him, he sometimes snaps at them. Yeah, he's what? I guess 9 going on 10.
Where's Skippy at right now? This dog is named Skippy. He is the inspiration behind the rescue. Hi, Skippy.
There's Skips.
there is why this rescue was formed, right there. Skippy Skippins.
Oh, baby, you better pick her up. Pick her up.
I have to find the other one.
Oh, you have to find the other one. We'll pick her up and put her out here, and then we'll. I know. I opened it.
Does Skippy get annoyed with puppies?
Nah, not really. Here's one of the girls.
Okay.
Not
Right.
really. He was kind of grumbly because anytime he's around the food, which is where he likes to lay, which is right next to the food bags. Oh,
Mhm.
Jason's looking for this puppy. It's right here. Jason, this puppy's right here. I let him out, and he's like, the puppies were out. But that's what I told him, right?
Yeah.
How old is
So-
Skippy?
Skippy is 12, going to be 13 before you know it.
Wow. Okay. Because he looks like a classic Great Pyrenees.
Yes. Now he's got the very classic look.
Yeah.
So he's got the jowls. He's very square bodied, kind of not very leggy, but just kind of stout. You know, he's very sturdy,
And he's also heavy. He's big boy, right?
very heavy, very heavy. So
'Cause
he's
the
probably
average weight of a Great Pyrenees, if you look at least 10 years ago anyway, the average weight was for the males was 120, between 120 and 150.
that's where he's at.
Yep.
So Brahm is 140.
Wow.
Skippy's,
So see that
Yeah.
that's not unusual. That's average weights.
yeah, because they're both like classic Pyrs. Brahm is 140. Skippy's probably about 125.
Yeah. So what do you say to the people that are wanting to surrender their dog because they got too big? What do you say to them? I know it's probably different than what I would say to them.
Ah! Thank you for surrendering them and not dumping them.
Yeah. What I would say is, what part of giant breed didn't you get?
I'm just happy they didn't dump them. So that
Right.
You
So
know.
you can't say what I say. Okay.
Yes.
I get that.
Look at
you
that
have
fluff
to-
back.
Boy, who is that? Look
I'm
at
gonna
that
put my
big butt.
girls.
Is that
is
one of the
my
puppies?
yes. Look at that fluff
Holy
back.
cow! Well, we're gonna have a
And her-
great big butt contest this year, Melanie.
And her sister is just as big. If she's just running around though, but her sister's butt just as big.
I see that. Now, how much of that's butt and how much is fluff? It doesn't really matter on the contest.
It's mostly, I don't know.
A lot of
There's
fluff
a pretty big,
because they're puppies.
there's a pretty big butt in there too. It's bony,
Yeah.
but there's a pretty big butt.
I'll never
But
forget
yeah.
that litter of puppies that you had there a couple years ago. And matter of fact, I can tell you which litter. Jason had there was a picture of him after they got
Holding-
older. He was holding one of them.
Yes, Dante. That was the D litter.
Dante. Yep,
Yeah.
the D litter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I can have him hold one of these and you can have it for comparison. But these are about 3 months old. I checked their teeth this morning when I picked them up, or I guess this afternoon at 1. No adult teeth yet. Like nobody's even trying to push in their 16-week teeth.
So they got
Um,
their needle teeth right now.
Very needly. The little chiclet teeth right around the front, right? Little chiclets.
Mhm.
They got little bitty teeth. But
Do they mouth each other or do they both mouth you? Because we want them to mouth each other. That's how they learn those needle teeth actually hurt.
you know, so far they've been pretty good. One of them chewed on my earlobe as I was driving, but that was about it. So outside
Now-
of that, they've
Now,
been
keep
pretty
in
decent.
mind, a puppy gnawing on your earlobe would be probably similar to getting your ear pierced.
Yeah, I could feel them little teeth, but she didn't care if we died, so she was like, "That's fine." But this is my.
How adorable! Wow, and they're going to be good looking as they grow.
They
too. That's
are
amazing.
beautiful. Look how big she already is.
Now Dante was bigger than that, right? But we still got this live.
But look how pretty she is.
Hey, Jason, you need to do that while you still can, because the older you get, the heavier these dogs get. You know that?
I think he's figuring it out. But she's got the little
Yeah.
double D's. She got little
Oh, how
double
cute.
D's. I love the little feet. And she's
Wow,
got these
this is
little
so awesome.
needle teeth.
Oh my God. There's death right there. Look at that needle. That canine is needle teeth.
Little needles. She's like, don't look at my chiclets. Don't look at
And
my chiclets.
Jason's still a dog magnet.
Yeah, they love him. As a matter of fact, the other one smiles every time she sees him. But this one,
Okay, what
she's a
about
little bit.
Roscoe? How does Roscoe do with him?
Roscoe does okay with him, but his favorite person's me.
Okay, all right, I understand. Because nobody wants to create a bad dog. And Roscoe, he is simply communicating he's not comfortable. That's all that is.
No. Yes, and he's getting
The
better.
more you interact, see, man, we'd like to have you on a show here at some point where you don't do all your rescue, just you and maybe a guest with other dogs. And I would like to go over how you are introducing yourself to Roscoe, or you're able to give him a bump on the snoot today.
Yes, I sit in there often with him, and sometimes I sit there and sing, and he'll sit close by, just far enough away to where he's not within
He's
arm's
still
reach,
comfortable. He's still
but close
comfortable.
enough to where he lays down and wants to listen. And so
Oh, wow.
he sits there and listens to me sing. I sing to him in the mornings. And so
you're building an attachment with him, and through just what his need, you're meeting some needs here that nobody realized needed to be met, including Roscoe. Now is his name Roscoe? That's just what we were calling him one day, right?
Oh, we just kept it Roscoe. We kept
did
it
you?
Roscoe.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool,
Now
I like that.
we changed the others that came in with him. So it's a family that got trapped and brought to us. We changed the others. The two puppies are now Rocky Road and Dutch Chocolate. And the
Wait a minute,
mama
Rocky Road and Dutch Chocolate, is that what you said?
Uh-huh. And
That's
mama
ice
is
cream, right?
yes. And mama is peaches and cream.
So that's the ice cream litter.
Yes. Now, see, Roscoe is obviously not the dad because Peaches and
Okay,
Cream
gotcha.
and Rocky Road are black and brown, and Roscoe is a white Pyrs. So he's kind of like the uncle, and so we gave him a different
we'll
name.
go with that.
Yeah, he's not in that family.
So you're definitely making progress with Roscoe.
Yes. He's gotten really close a bunch of times.
Just officially, that really sucks. I was actually looking forward to going down and meeting you and Jason.
Oh, well, we were still going to let you come. So you are still welcome to come. And
okay, I got to find me a dog sitter first.
He is definitely very fun. I've got some new video that I was going to upload to our Facebook page, but I caught him, like I play with him now in between the fence. So I jump around, and I know this is going to sound weird, so don't judge, but I jump around and then I stick my butt up in the air and kind of wiggle, and he jumps around in a circle, and then he sticks his butt up in the air and wiggles. And so we're assuming play posture, and we kind of just run around in a circle, and whatever I do outside the fence, he kind of mimics inside the fence.
And this is Roscoe.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's amazing. And and no, it doesn't sound silly. You're meeting a dog's needs at that time. So no, that you'll never hear any silliness like that out of me. I'll never say that that's silly, because nobody knows that dog better than you right now.
Yes, he loves to play, and I know he wants me to play with him so bad. And so he's willing to let me play with him through the fence.
Barrier is actually you then, right?
Yes. So through the fence, he's willing to play, right?
Because he's safe. He's safe with you on the other side of the fence.
Yes. So he still feels safe enough to where he can let his guard down and be goofy and silly.
Okay.
So
the goal is having him feel safe with you on the same side of the fence eventually, right?
Yes. And so that's why I sit down on the ground very low. I make myself low to the ground. I sing really softly to him. Peaches usually comes and lays in my lap. And so he watches her for kind of what to do.
And that's important. That's important because he trusts her. And Peaches is coming to you, and she's not dying. Okay.
Yes.
So
I think he even gets a little bit jealous whenever I kiss her snoot so much, and he don't get no kisses.
Okay.
So I
All right.
always
Well,
tell him to come get some. Hey, baby.
all right. Our alarm went off. We're on
Hey, Millie.
overtime, and I can't afford to pay overtime. Okay.
Okay. Well, this
Yeah,
is
because
Millie and Tilly. Millie and Tilly.
wow, one of them. You would have to, in order to feature all your dogs, it would have to be like 3 consecutive shows, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Wow.
But this,
All right.
you can see how big and fluffy and sweet these babies are. I hope they win the little
I
puppy
see that.
contest for the big butts.
Yeah, and we're going to have a puppy class in that too. So, classification.
See, that's a big butt
All
right
right.
there.
Yeah. Well, Stefanie and Jason, it was great seeing you again. I'm glad you're feeling better. And
Yes, thank you.
and I see somebody keeps photobombing Melanie. So so until next week, we'll see everybody next week, and we're gonna, and I'll communicate with Elizabeth, see if we can set up a time where we can get a happy adoption story for Austin, who used to be Du Bois in is that one of the G Pups by any chance? Was he one of yours, Du Bois?
No.
Okay.
Mine are all long adopted.
Well, so is Austin. He's been long adopted too.
So Dominique, Dante, Diamond, Dominique,
right.
Dante, Diamond, and who's the last one? Daphne. Daphne went up north. She's so spoiled rotten. Yeah, Daphne.
Wait a minute, Daphne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. This is so awesome. All right. Okay, we're out of here. We'll see everybody next week, and bye. Because our alarm's going off on the overtime. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.